My God, really?
Yeah, I mean, it was, you know, the first check that came my way was $10,000. And you got to remember, man, it'd taken me and my wife both a year to make $10,000 at that point. So I'm sitting there holding it, and well, you know, you don't get it long. The lawyers and the management took it, but it was nice to, you know, it was nice to actually hold.
That's a good thing that they took over at that point. Yeah. That's a good throw up, though, I would think. You know,
yeah,
10,000. That's as good a reason as any. Most of us are just like, I didn't feel well. I got $10,000. You know, that's a reason to actually throw up all over the place. Now, still, though, despite the big money and everything, you actually design your own shirts. Is that correct?
I do.
They're very nice. They're very cool looking. We actually have. Let's show the people.
Oh no!
Some of you. Oh come on, these are nice. I really like these. These are shirts you designed. There's one right there.
All right.
Very nice. That's a cool shirt. There's another one.
That one.
I think actually we have. I think we have a few more too that people don't know as well. There's one you got. And then of course we have this last one here. I'm not sure if you. That's a good shirt.
Oh man. Oh, who'd you cut out the picture on that last one?
Again, it's always my body.
Oh, is it?
That's the rule we hear. Now, I heard that you're interested maybe in getting into movies. Is that true? You might like to do that.
We're producers at 20th Century Fox out on the West Coast. Not as an actor, but as a producer. I mean, it's like music. It's another way, a form of expression, another way to say things that you believe in, and it's something that's really cool. Lisa Sanderson runs the department out there, so she works her butt off, so I don't have to. I mean, I get to do my music and do the family thing, and she takes care of the movies.
Do you ever think maybe that you would see yourself in an on-camera role, being an actor in movies?
We'll see. It takes a lot of time. It deserves a lot of time, and right now, my time is my family and my music. So
I heard actually that you were actually thinking of working, if you wanted to take a role, it would be something completely against type.
Oh,
that people, like you talked about, describe what you were interested in doing.
Priest by day, killer by night, maybe kind of. Yeah, I mean,
you're real scary doing that.
I would, yeah, that would be fun. I mean, you know, some of my favorite actors are the Nicholson characters and the De Niro characters that really get to do that devious thing, and then when they say cut, you don't have to go to prison for it.
It's actually a good gig. So you'd like to be like a maybe psycho killer kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd like to be somebody that everybody falls in love with and pulling for, then turns out he's the rottenest, stinkingest guy you've ever seen. And he gets it in the, well, not in the end, but he gets it when the motion picture's over.
I'll buy that.
Okay.
All right. I was talking to you actually before the show about, I was listening to your album today, and there's a song in it, Ireland.
Yeah.
At the end of it's the last track on the album. And it sounded to me like you brought, and I'm 100% Irish, it sounded to me like you brought in Irish musicians. Were those your guys?
Thank you. Yeah, those were the same guys that's played everything from Much Too Young, the first single, all 70 or 71 cuts that we have. So that's a wonderful compliment to those guys, and I don't think they're complimented enough, so thank you for saying
Well, musically I'm an idiot, but I still liked it. You know, take it for what it's worth. But I really did enjoy it, and I was curious because I know that one of the things that surprised you is you went on this big world tour, which is really what the special's about. You went on the world tour and you were apprehensive about how people in Ireland, say, or England or anything, would latch on to your music, and it went very well.
Oh, scared to death. I mean, it doesn't make sense that it would transfer, since country music is looked upon as very American music. And to know what Ireland did for me and my music and my people, the first city on the European tour, was quite a confidence builder, and it gave us confidence to go on through Europe, even though we got, you know, the crap kicked out of us in some countries. It gave us the confidence to go on through.
When you say the crap kicked out of you, what do you mean? And not literally. You've got guys around you.
Well, hey,
you know?
thank you.
All right.
No, it's just some places like some of the London press. At no time on the stage in the tour did we ever feel not welcome. But some of the press in the media in London really made you feel kind of rotten. And that's in the special, too, because we wanted to be honest about it.
Well, in the special, it seems like they just don't, they have a very almost cynical attitude about country music, and their perceptions of country music are this very narrow, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and notice when we say there, what we're talking about is a select few. It wasn't all the media in London. Some of them were very nice to me.
I like to disparage whole groups at a time. I don't know about you. It saves a lot of time for me. I mean, you're selective. I just like to say, Europe, they got a big problem. They got to straighten out. Now, if you're watching Europe, work it out, okay, because we're all tired of it, all right? Sorry, that's just the way I feel. I'm all right, right? USA! 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 My power grows.
I'm telling you.
Golf coming with me after the show. Well, we actually have a clip that illustrates you're in Germany, and
Right.
this is actually a very interesting clip. Do you need to set this up at all?
Not really. We can talk about it afterwards, so I think it's going to say pretty much for itself.
This is from Garth Brooks trying to rope the world, which airs tomorrow night at 9 on NBC. Let's take a look at this clip.
We're in the house that was, that I've been told has been built to watch Hitler give his speeches. I got to say, this is the perfect picture. What you're seeing right here, the sun. You're seeing the hall with a totally different look than what it was built for. You're seeing which way the light switch went. To sit here in this hall and say, you know, when the last thing we notice is the color of skin, we're all free to worship from our own kind of pew, and know that you're playing in the hall that Hitler built, this tells me the human race is winning.
It's really, that hall really was built for Hitler, is that right?
Actually, the hall, and finding out the hall wasn't built for Hitler, he did one of his speeches there, one of his rally speeches. What it was used primarily during the war for was a containment center for the Jews before they were exterminated. Mm-hmm. So to think of that and think of now what that hall is used for, to freely talk about what's in your heart and stuff, just makes me think that the world's spinning a little better.
Yeah, optimistic. Amen. Very optimistic. All right. Well, listen, Garth, the CD right here, Fresh Horses, people should check out. I really enjoyed it today. The special tomorrow at 9 on NBC, Trying to Rope the World. It was really nice to meet you.
I've had a blast. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to bring it
And
back.
listen, hold on one sec. It'd be really nice. I just want to make sure we would all be thrilled here if it's at some point, if you can do it, come back and sing for us. We'd really like it.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that invitation stands, I'll go back and get the boys and bring them up here and we'll have some fun.
Bring the boys. That'd be good.